What is going on, folk? NimbleThor here, and thank you guys so much for joining me once again in my mobile gaming quest, where I document playing a new mobile game every single day, sharing the experience with you guys here on YouTube, as I always do. And today we're checking out the latest and greatest from PlayStack, who are the developers who made the Snipers vs. Thieves game. A great game, by the way. Definitely go check it out. I made a video on it about half a year ago. Definitely go check that one out as well if you haven't already. Now, this game is an 8-player PvP action game with certain .io elements. You know, IO games from Agario and all those other games. It got super popular all of a sudden. Slither.io, and there's a ton of them. But it has some certain inspirations drawn from those genres of games. Today we're going to check out this one, though, called Tiny Armies. Now, Tiny Armies is still unreleased, which means it's still in beta on Google Play, and it is not fully released yet on iOS. So you guys might not be able to play it just yet, but I wanted to cover it anyway, so you guys can sort of see what you should expect from this game once it releases. Because although it is still in beta, I do expect that it will release pretty soon, because it feels like a pretty fully fledged game at this point. They're probably just tweaking some small things here and there. That's my best guess, at least. So the way it works, or the way it plays, is that we start out with this level 1 army, and as we take over these camps here, that's why we're just standing still now. We're waiting for this camp cooldown to go down to 0, so that we can take it over, because then we level up and our armies grow stronger and bigger, which allows us to take over other people. Essentially, if we're level 10, we can take over a level 9 guy, and 7 and 6, of course, and if we're level 9, we probably can't take out a level 10 guy, but we can take out everyone below level 9. But obviously the trade-off here is that as we grow bigger, you guys can see that we run slower, move slower and slower, which means it's easier for lower level people to get away from us, but we might still be able to catch them, and that's sort of how the game plays, and that's sort of the exciting part of playing this game. There's a level 10 player over there, so we definitely want to get out here, guys. No, he's killing us. He's using some of his skills to take us out. We don't have any really good skills on us right now, and we died. Oh man, I guess that's just the game, guys. We are playing, we're playing the server here, by the way, so it's a server-based sort of setup, matchmaking setup, where we can keep staying on this server as long as we want. We don't have to wait. There's no mana, no energy system, nothing like that, so we can stay on here and complete as many of these missions. You guys can see the missions in the top. Right now we have to kill 5 enemies. The first player to kill 5 enemies gets 500 gold. I don't know why we died there. That was kind of strange. Gets 500 gold, and we want to get the gold to be able to upgrade our different skills, which obviously then in return makes us even stronger. Now, there are these different leagues that we want to win. We want to get into the top 50% of the leagues, and the leagues are super short, so it's nothing like a 5-day league. Many of these leagues, I think, as far as I've been able to tell so far, they're only around 1 hour, actually. So we are matched with 5 other players, and if we, reach the top of the league before the timeout, or when the timer runs out, we will get on to the next league, which of course means that we are going to get ranked against even more difficult or even more skilled players, just as ourselves. Now, the gold that we got from this level is locked in this chest that we have to wait to open. We can only have 1 chest at a time, so that's how they limit the amount of gold that we get. So that is sort of an energy system in some way. We can skip it now. I'm just going to do that so you guys can see how it works. And now we're going to get that gold. So now we have 1900 gold. We didn't collect any treasures in this map, but we can pay to get a treasure, so let's just do that. We got to use some of this gold for something, right? So we got a dragon, and now we can go over here and have a look at the different skills. Oh, it looks like we actually got a bonus card as well. That's cool. So now here are the different skills. We can equip 2 of them. Right now I use the speed one, which honestly doesn't seem to be the best one. I really like this dragon one here. You guys can see how it works. So we can throw a fireball. I'm going to use that one. We might upgrade it as well, but if we upgrade it, we do have to wait as well. So there's quite a bit of waiting in this game. But luckily, they're not limiting, us actually playing the game. And that's actually very important, because even though they are limiting us or having us wait to upgrade things, to open these chests, we can play for as much as we want. And that means that this game might actually be a really awesome game for playing with friends. Because look at this, guys. We can click play here, and we can actually join a match with some friends, or we can create a match and then invite our friends using an invite code. And that's really important, because it means that even though this game might be a bit too pay to win, because we also have these heroes here that we rent them. How stupid is that? We rent them for a limited amount of time. I mean, guys, this is clearly pretty much pay to win, right? Because these ones, they cost more to rent, or we can buy for premium currency so that we have them forever, right? And they do influence the gameplay. For example, this one, your army sprints even faster. With this one, you can throw thunderbolts, right? But all of that doesn't really matter if you're just playing versus friends, and that's why I really want to encourage you guys to actually try out this game with a couple of friends, because I think you might actually have a really good time. It plays pretty smoothly. I had a little bit of lag when I played it, before recording this video here. but nothing too much though. It seems like the servers are decently fast, at least playing here from Europe. You can also choose which server you want to join, by the way. So there's a couple of different servers. If we go, let's see, where is it? I think in here, into our account page. Oh yeah, I love this, by the way. We can see how many calories we've burned. How cool is that? Just from... I like in-game stats like this. You guys can see that we've played for 2 hours and 27 minutes so far. And yes, this is where you can choose the preferred region, which is of course great to see because it means that we'll get a lower latency. But overall, guys, to conclude on this game, yes, it is pretty much pay to win because you can just sort of pay to get better skills. You can pay to progress so much faster than that you're just gonna fly through these different leagues. But obviously, with the league system being there, it does mean that we're, you know, we're gonna get matched against increasingly more difficult players. And at the end, we'll probably be playing against other players who have also paid for the game if we choose to start paying for the game. Is that a good thing? Not really sure. I don't like that practice personally, but I guess that's just the way it is. I think you can still enjoy this game playing it with friends, but I would stay away from it probably as a competitive game, honestly, guys, because there are better games out there. I would instead check out Barbecue if I were you. It's a game that I covered very recently here on the channel, and it is somewhat similar, not exactly the same, but somewhat similar. But what do you guys think about this game? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And with that said, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around till the end of this video. I better stop it here because my throat is kind of sore at this point because I've been re-recording this 5 times, guys, because of various different errors with the recording software. Oh my, I hope you'll have a great Friday, guys. And until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I will see you guys around.